All right, my friends, here we are. It's Ken, and we're at the Artexpo New York at the Cosculluela Gallery. I sang it because it's easier to say. It's a tough one, trust me. And we're here talking to Lucy, who's going to talk to us all about the awesome art in this booth. Look at this booth, guys. It's just really, really cool. Hey, Lucy, what's going on? So, fill me in on some of this stuff here. What have we got going on?
Of course, my pleasure. So here we have, it's called the Dragonfly Dance. The artist Ramon Pedraza was on his balcony and he happened to see a dragonfly on a flower, and the way that the dragonfly was flicking her tail reminded him of a ballerina. So here we have a ballerina and a dragonfly on a dandelion.
That's
very
wild.
fluid. This piece is called Gambit Exit. It's made with a very special Italian marble called Carrara marble, and it is a type of meaning of marriage. It's a symbolism of marriage. So when you marry someone, you tend to lose your freedom, which is the attachable and unattachable type of, wing, so you can fly away. But truly, if you marry and mend yourself, if you become one with the right person, your freedom is never truly jeopardized. So she has the opportunity to let it go and just give herself.
So somebody who buys this can take this off?
I mean,
I wouldn't,
but technically yes. It would look lacking. And then here we have questions without answers. So it goes after the whole interrogation symbol in Spanish, where you ask a question and it begins with one upside down and ends with one upside down, but this one, it just begins and ends. So it's all the hard and tough, prickly questions of life. They can leave nails in us with its wounds, to leave, its scars, but at the end of the day, they stay unanswered. They remain unanswered no matter how much they hurt.
Wow.
And then we have the wasp. This was in
That's
2020.
really cool.
The wasp actually has parts of an engine in there that he broke down, and the wings are made out of titanium. So in the light, it changes kind of colors depending where the light hits it. This is titanium.
Fighting the world.
Yes. So what this kind of meant to him is the world in peril and a wasp having it in its clutches. But you never really know what the inner workings of the things that we have to endure are. So even though it looks like we're in peril, you never know what it will lead to, what it will transpire, and what we will gain from pain.
So did Ramon do everything?
All of the sculptures, and then the 3 paintings are a different artist.
Oh, okay.
So this was actually made exclusively for the Artexpo New York, and he kind of inspired himself based off, the Traveler. And this is another rendition of Don Quixote, but instead of being a traveler, he's a cyclist, and then here he is a pirate. So it's kind of the modernization of Don Quixote. And then here we have Chaplin, which doesn't need a face, just like he didn't need a voice for us to know who he was.
Oh, look at this.
Then his son is a trumpet player, and he also does sax, so this is kind of an homage to his son. It's made with a lot of detail, including this kind of gray quartz that he adds and mend it into the actual metal. But it also has the titanium inclusions that he likes to add to give a little color.
Wow.
And this is my favorite.
This is your favorite one?
Yeah, this is a house on your back, mainly because of the kind of symbolism. It's supposed to be like the woman who literally and figuratively holds the house on her back. It's made with special alabaster stone, which is a pink type of marble from Italy, and then this is Carlos stone. So it sits on 2 very nice types of stone, and it has the meaning behind it is she becomes a slug. She's happy to be the one to have the house on her back, but she maintains her femininity, her womb, her core. So she can be the powerhouse while still being who she is. This is his childhood. So he's the kid. The ball is not the world, which I used to think. It's a play ball. And the little puzzle pieces are to kind of symbolize the different kids' games that one would play back in Cuba. He was born in rural farmland, so there was a lot of hummingbirds and a lot of beetles flying around him. So it's him and the way that he embodies the hummingbird, in the sense of a kid is like a little hummingbird flying around, floating around, running around. So
wow. And this is the wildest.
Yes, this is the one that everyone loves. It's Octopus Woman. Well, I usually go like this next time with there, but
Octopus Woman.
Whatever you want. Yeah, this is Angelina Jolie's face is actually sculpted into the marble for this one, and it is supposed to be the way that women are able to be, all powerful creatures, all able to do a bunch of million things, like an octopus with 8 arms, while having the mythical aspect, the magical aspect, and also having, many brains, many hearts.
Octopus Woman is not a Spider-Man villain, my friends.
She's an all-powerful, loving creature. And then here we have everyone's favorite. It's Don Quixote and his Mercedes-Benz, which doubles as a functional humidor, complete with the actual humidity monitor and humidity control that you can just add a few drops of water and
these are real cigars, my friend.
Of course they are. It comes with the car. You buy the car, you get the cigars.
Wow.
And then this is Don Quixote in the center. Once again, his favorite type of character to add. And then he added these type of details himself to kind of copy Don Quixote, but to make it unique. And then back here we have the secret compartment.
More cigars?
Which is more cigars, but this is, you know, for your special friends. Not just everyone gets access to these. So he has all these little types of additions, like the rosewood made by his friend who professionally makes humidors, and these two little functional pieces that actually make it and solidify it into being a humidor.
You think this piece is going to sell while you're here?
I think this piece is going to last a day.
What can you tell me about the paintings now?
I was going now for the painting. So he's a realist landscaper artist. He does surrealism. He's inspired greatly by clouds, as you can see. And this one is called Weight, Pain, and Balance. So it's kind of, the meaning is when you lose someone that's dear to you, it becomes kind of, you feel the weight, but you feel the pain as well. But the earth still has its balance, because everything that, you know, is born has to cycle and die in the circle of life.
Wow.
And this is metamorphosis, which is a slow change, as you can see. You know, the earth is changing. You can see the actual, it looks like a spine, and then it goes into what the earth is. So it's a kind of changing of the world into different types of forms and realities. And then this one is called Priam. This one, he has the nest, and kind of, it looks like a balance, I would say, but you can tell that the balance is very much off. And then in the nest, if you look very closely, you see an easel. So it's more so from the nest, you know, the balance of things and where his origins came from. His piece. He's been painting his whole life. So this is
How old is he?
He's not as old as Ramon. Ramon is 58. I would say he's like in his 40s, probably early 50s. He's been painting for his whole life, and if you look over here too, you see another easel. So
Another easel, yeah.
Yep. So it's weight, pain, and balance, but everything balances out, even though it hurts, and you see the shattering, the marks it leaves. In
Amazing.
Our psyche, in our physical, whatever it may be.
Amazingly detailed and beautiful booth.
Thank you, sir.
Lucy, thank you so much for talking to me.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it.
Thank you for stopping by.
All right.
Anyone wants to check us out, it's Cosculluela Gallery at Instagram.com.
We're gonna have links to all of that stuff in the description when I post these videos.
Thank you, sir.
All right, my friends, you know the drill. We're done with this booth for the day, and now we're gonna say subscribe to the channel, click that there notification bell, and like or leave a comment on the video if you've got something topical to add to the mix. It lets us know you're out there. From the Cosculluela Gallery and Artexpo New York, it's me, it's Ken. See you next time. Bye.